You know what? I just realized you actually met Marilyn Manson.
I did.
You
I did
gotta,
meet.
I mean, you gotta actually tell me about that a little because I gotta say, I'm really fucking jealous. Cause
Oh,
like I've been listening to Marilyn Manson since I was what in high school.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I mean, it's partly my
Fun.
fault 'cause I'm here in Tokyo, so I couldn't be like, oh, I'll meet you in the States. I could have maybe worked that out, right? If I was, I mean, it's my fault. I'm in Tokyo, but
Well, the way that you meet Marilyn Manson is you have to spend 4 years of your life churning out videos constantly about him.
good videos, not just any videos, right? Because yours are pretty damn good.
Well,
You know,
I appreciate. I was
yeah.
there are a lot of others who have been standing up for him, but I was fortunate in that I was the first to smell a rat here, and so within a week of the allegations, I started looking into it and saying I see some issues here. But no, I have now met him a couple of occasions after a couple of
Right.
concerts.
It's been more than once, right? Holy
Yes,
sh!
yes. And
Right.
just very briefly, you know how these things are. These people are very, very busy, and concerts are
Mhm.
crazy. And so, it really, honestly, both times I only spoke to him
All
for
right.
about
Let me ask you a
5 minutes.
question. Let me ask you a question. What do you think was like his overall demeanor, his aura, like how he was around, less women and just his touchy feely kind of? Did you get any kind of vibe whatsoever that he was like a creep? That like some people
Okay.
would say he was just, you know what I mean, from
Yeah.
watching online, or people who hate him. Oh, that guy's so creepy, and like the haters would say. What was like the feeling you got as far as like comfortability being around him and things like that?
He's extremely, extremely shy. Extremely
That's
shy.
what I thought you'd say.
Yeah, extremely shy, extremely quiet, the antithesis of what you would assume based on his stage persona, based
Mhm,
on interviews that he's done. I know a
mhm.
lot of people have brought up interviews in the past where he said shocking things. In fact, the Channel 4 documentary that just came out, it begins with an interview where he's talking about, yeah, I'd like to break women down or something. I can't even remember. This is just a shtick, that a persona that he was projecting for a while because that's what people wanted to see. And for a while, it sold and it was edgy. But this is not who this guy is. And he was very, very shy, extremely gentle, very quiet,
Right.
very, very thoughtful, and not thoughtful in a sense of like very contemplative and yes, and just very gentle.
Let me make one other predict. I bet he was slow moving. He probably didn't do really like quick movements. Was he
Yes.
slow moving around you? Kind of like,
Yes,
you
yes. He is
know,
not he is the opposite of someone who is hyper, and so everything is very sort of slow and
right,
muted and,
right,
and fluid and
right.
all of that.
Without even meeting him or ever talking to anyone who met him, I could kind of tell just by the way people reported him, who I thought was honest about him, kind of slow moving guy. Like wouldn't just like jerk you around, pull your arm into a picture, like, hey guys, probably really respectful, you
No,
know.
right, right. Absolutely, absolutely. And so, and I was also able to observe his interactions with his wife, Lindsay. And
Right, right, right.
Evan Rachel Wood, and some of the others on that side have claimed that Lindsay is trapped in this abusive relationship and that she just can't speak out.
Oh,
And
right, right, right,
I
right.
can just tell you, I understand that things behind closed doors can be different or what have you, but seeing their interactions, it was very clear to me that the dominant partner in that is her, in that relationship.
Okay.